People don't know in Cyprus what content creators are.
When I just moved to Cyprus, I actually hated it. Never built your brand around trends. It was the hardest decision in my life to be like, you know what, I choose not to be here. I'm so much more happier here in Cyprus doing content creation and having this freedom than being in Dior in Barcelona, but like being miserable in a way.
People around me, they don't understand how much money you can make out of social media.
And today is that people assume that it's so easy. Like people think, oh, you're a TikToker, like, oh, 15 minutes second.
That's how.
And what shocks me actually is not even that people recognize me, is where they recognize me. Caramel iced latte from Red Sheep.
Yes,
like nothing beats that one.
I know. My dad calls it dead sheep.
Oh, why?
I don't know, for some reason he calls it dead sheep.
We're good. Max.
Tell us when we can start. Can we start? Oh, okay. So, hello, everyone. Hi.
Where do I look, by the way?
So, my camera is here, your camera is there, the main camera is there.
Okay.
So, you can look anywhere. You can look at all of them. It doesn't matter. So, this is Rita Orlova, as we know her on Instagram. Orlova. How do we know you on TikTok? Margaret. So, let me tell you what I wanted to tell you before how I found about you.
Okay.
At some point, maybe in September, you were all over my TikTok feed. Okay. All over my TikTok feed. Every single probably video that you did was there. Right. I followed you. And then I went to your external link, which was your Instagram. And I followed you. And I was like, there's no way she's going to follow me back.
Okay.
And then maybe in like 2 weeks, you followed me back. And I was
really?
like, yeah, I don't know. It's just really random.
Yeah. I don't remember. I think I found you. Actually, I saw your TikTok. I saw them, but I think I saw like a couple of them viral ones. Something to do as well with food related.
Yeah.
Coffees,
it was ratings, Cypriot restaurants, rating.
I think actually I did one TikTok and I put IB, idea by you.
Really?
I think it was the coffee related stuff, like rating coffee, whatever.
Yeah, because I was rating coffees.
I did something like that. And then I saw Cypriot Smurf posting and I was like, wait, I feel like I've seen that girl.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. And then I was like, oh, she's also a content creator. Because, okay, I'm like obsessed. We have a really small community, especially here in Cyprus.
I know.
Content creators.
I know.
And it's like, oh, she's a content creator.
Yeah.
Follow her. So,
people don't know in Cyprus what content creators are.
No.
And people make fun of us.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you this.
Tell me about
because because mostly the kids in my school, they make fun of me being an SMM because on my bio or my name, whatever, it says SMM content / creation. And they're like, social media manager, you know, and I'm like,
it's very hard, that job. People
think
it
is.
Oh, you just post a picture
it is.
You make a TikTok. No way. I mean,
it is.
I'm in the same industry, so.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. First, I really want to know what happened on TikTok and how did you get famous and how did you get 29.1K?
No,
okay, wait, but for Cyprus, this is famous. For Cyprus, this is famous.
I guess it is.
I mean, I have like 4,000 followers, maybe it's a bit less on TikTok, and people used to say, oh, it's this famous girl that does the ratings, you know? So you are definitely famous. You're like a celebrity for Cyprus. Trust me, yes.
Well, yeah, in the context of Cyprus, actually it is. All right, actually, you know, like when people ask me about like, tell about yourself, my brain always goes blank. I never know what to say. Okay, I'm Margarita, my full name, by the way. I have like so many names all around social media, but yes, Margarita is my real name. Originally from Latvia. I never even know what nationality to give myself. Like it's an identity crisis kind of situation. Originally from Latvia, but I grew up most of my life in Spain, in Barcelona. So mentally here, I'm more
Spanish.
Española.
Yeah,
you know
so you know Spanish?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Fluently.
Okay, that's
so
fun.
like, you know, I mean, I'm from Latvia. I don't speak Latvian, but then I know Spanish.
But then you know Spanish because I mean, you lived how many years?
10 approximately.
Okay, that's a lot of years. That's a lot of years.
Yes, basically.
But your English is not the accent of Spain.
Yeah, no. I mean, I used to go to a British school as well. So
okay. Because I have a friend.
Everything,
I have a friend that came to our school this year, and I think he lived in Barcelona for 2 years,
Yeah.
but his English is so Spanish.
Right.
Even though I think he went to a British school.
Okay.
It was weird.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, wow. So you're a social media content creator.
Yes. Well, you know, the thing is, when you say like tell about yourself, like what is it that you're interested in because my profession is one thing, then my hobby is another thing, my life is another thing. I never know.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I know you because of social media, and I
Yeah.
know you because of the videos that you're doing. So
Yes,
how
yes.
come did you come here and you started doing those videos, and then you got famous, and then you got views, and then you got clients after that? Or was it... See, here's the thing, because I don't know.
Okay. I'll dive into it. So I was the person that, you know, when the whole pandemic thing happened and everyone went on TikTok,
Yes.
I was the first person that said, ew, how cringe. Can we
Yeah,
swear
yeah,
here?
yeah.
How fucking cringe. I will never download TikTok. What do you do there? Dances? That's stupid. I'm never gonna do that. I was like completely refusing to download TikTok in the first place. And then my friend, close friend of mine, she was forcing me to download it. For only one reason I downloaded it, for the memes.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I don't think you were in that era, but you know, Vine era.
Yeah, Vine, of course. Yeah.
That was my everything, and I was
Yes.
so sad when it like basically closed down, and that's the exact kind of humor that I like. I was like, okay, if TikTok is gonna be something similar, I might give it a shot. Long story short, as all of us, I get addicted, and I started myself as well posting things. And during pandemic, it was kind of easy to grow in a way if you were just
everyone was on TikTok.
And I think about my first 15K I got back when I was in Spain. It was like Spanish
people
audience mostly. I got a couple of first viral videos, and that's how I got addicted. They were super random, like I did not even expect it. I just one day woke up with like plenty of notifications. Freaked me out, and then I was like, okay, should I continue? Like there could be potential, but I was just posting everything, and there was no strategy, nothing, just everything that I found that I wanted to do. And then I moved here. I had about 17K, which for me, look, I never thought about it as a big number, especially compared to Spain. Like everyone has like 10K. Like, well, not everyone, but it's not
decent amount of people.
It's nothing extraordinary, you know. And when I came here and people started telling me like, oh my god, you're famous, and I was like, I'm not. What do you mean? And then I joined, basically when I came here, I joined the marketing agency. I'm still in the agency, by the way.
What agency, by the way?
Is Opium Works from Digital Tree.
Haven't heard of them. I only know the Mauve one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about it.
No.
No, okay.
So I joined as a marketeer. I guess I should kind of give a little backstory, because we're gonna talk about that as well. Yeah. My education, originally, I'm a fashion marketeer.
That's what I had that vibe. I had that vibe.
I am a fashion, basically fashion marketing, majoring in communication. So more about like branding, all of these things.
That's where Dior comes in, right?
Basically,
okay.
yes. Yeah, we're gonna dive into it.
I want to know about Dior.
Oh yeah, there's many stories to tell for sure. Anyway, so I wanted to be a marketeer. I wanted to test actually the working in the agency instead of being in-house. And I didn't want to focus on fashion only, so I joined like most of the industries, and I joined the general agency. And from there on, my boss basically, she realized that I do have some following on TikTok, and we started kind of like experimenting. We were thinking, why not try it with clients here in Cyprus? Like TikTok is becoming a thing. It could be a great marketing tool. Not many people do it. In fact, I don't want to lie, but I'm pretty certain actually that our agency was the first ones to introduce that service, because it wasn't existent pretty much 2 years ago. I don't think there is only a couple of more agencies that provide actually TikTok as a thing. Anyways, I was there as a marketer. I was doing social media management, like classic things, posting pictures, captions, calendars, etc., and kind of experimenting a little bit with TikToks where we were just having fun, long story short. But then obviously the clients got so interested, and we realized that actually it's a good potential. You can grow significantly, and I always talk about organic growth. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a fan of advertising. I like how things work naturally by themselves and grow. And long story short, I just transitioned from a social media management marketeer to full-time content creator. And that's how my story began. Meanwhile, parallel to that, I was basically developing my own TikTok. And at one point, I just wanted to specialize in food. I don't know. I just got... Okay, my story actually is a bit of a sad story. When I came here, when I just moved to Cyprus, I actually hated it. Like, I actually was so depressed.
Everyone's like that when they come here.
I thought, what the hell? Why am I spending my youth here?
Yeah, like
why...
what are you gonna do? There's nothing to do here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 23. I was especially after pandemic, I was expecting this like crazy big life, socializing, partying, and I came here and like my first opinion was like, in what village am I stuck?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
where am I?
I get it. I understand.
I was so actually angry about it that I moved back to Spain.
Oh,
that's where Dior thing comes in.
That's where the Dior thing comes
exactly.
in.
And then I moved back here again to be closer to my family, and for some reason I saw a beauty like a little bit, and I was like, actually the problem is not that I don't like Cyprus, it's because I don't know where to find the good things of Cyprus.
Because you need time to adjust here and find people.
You need to have, because in Spain it was so easy. I open Google Maps, I can check any cafe, restaurant near me, I don't know, Time Out magazine reviews. Like, it's just so easy there. Like, you just get out there and you have already something to do. Here, you have to basically be more selective, and you have to actually dig for that information and dig for this, like all this insights. That I got so obsessed with that idea that I made it my mission to show people the spots, because I remember the struggle that I had, and I was like, you know what? Actually, since I struggled to find it, everyone else struggles. Like, not only the foreigners, but also the locals. Many locals come to me and they tell me, I'm so happy you shown this place, because me as a local, I would have never even gone there or thought about it if I wouldn't seen your thing. And like, now it's my favorite cafe. Yes. You know, like, like that's honestly why I started doing that. But first I started specializing in food. It was all about the cafes, restaurants, street food, all of these things. Now I feel like I'm merging towards lifestyle in general. I still am a biggest foodie. I'm crazy passionate about food. But I also want to show cool brands, cool fashion spots. Fashion is forever in my heart. Oh, you know what? Also, the first thing that I started before that was vintage spots. That's how it started.
I remember those videos.
Yes, I completely forgot about that one. Yes. Because I had a vintage shop back in Spain. That's why.
You did?
Yeah.
So you closed it down now?
Yes.
Ugh, was that making money though?
Yeah. No, it was it was good. But there was some laws and some difficulties in general and I built that business around trends a lot, and that's a big mistake. Never build your brand around trends, because trends die. But new trends come. So but they die as well. But they die. That's the thing. Like, you can ideally to build a business that you can adapt your business to many trends. Not just one trend. I was very focused on 2000s. By the time I was really successful, actually. I had a couple of celebrities buying from me as well. So all of this like vintage fashion stayed, and when I came here, I was looking for fashion vintage spots here.
No, there's none.
And no, actually there is.
There are,
but not as much as in
Europe.
And it's not only about that there is not many of them, but it's also the mentality of people here.
I know.
People, like, when they, like, if you tell somebody like vintage, they think not vintage, they think like secondhand. Ew, somebody worn that before. Disgusting. So I did a bit of storytelling of why the garments are like important, and they have a history, and they're beautiful and they're unique, and you don't have to dress everywhere that everybody goes to. Like, why not? And that's how it all actually started. And then the food came. Something like that. Yeah. Oh my
So
god.
where does the Dior come, and what were you doing at Dior?
Okay. So I finished my degree.
Mm-hmm.
Very good grade, first class. I'm
Damn.
very nerdy, by the way.
You are
I'm
nerdy.
super
I'm not.
nerdy.
I'm the opposite of nerd.
I love studying and love. My degree is amazing.
Sorry, can we have an aircon please open, because it's really hot. It's getting hot. Thanks. Okay, open something. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I'm boiling.
Okay. Yeah, you can
Yes.
continue about the Dior.
So basically, I finished my degree, fashion marketing, and I was convinced I'm gonna continue in the fashion industry. And as typically as mostly everybody that finishes fashion degree, first thing you do is that you have plenty of internships until you actually get the job.
Yes, of course.
So my internship, it was actually it was like full on job. Like I was doing so much. It was just sales assistant, but it involved so much more. It was sales assistant, visual merchandising, customer relationships management, shipping, all the how you call it, not the infrastructure. Anyways,
Yeah.
shipping. So taking care of all of these orders and coming and sending it abroad. Stock, like crazy, honestly crazy. So that's what I was doing in Dior. I joined with another friend of mine, actually. It was not easy. Like, it was a lot of people that were applying there. Actually, like, I still don't know how that happened, to be honest.
Would you want to go back and work at Dior now? Or you're happy with what you have? Or was it too hard?
In the retail, no.
Okay, so something else.
In the retail, I would not want to, yes.
But I feel like it's so prestige to work in Dior.
Oh, it is. It is.
You
Actually,
know?
it was the hardest decision in my life to be like, you know what, I choose not to be here.
I would stay. If I was you, I would stay, of course.
I'll tell you why. I'm extremely ambitious, and also, not that I don't have patience, but I'm not ready to sacrifice my whole life to achieve something in like 10 years.
Yes,
because that's the case with Dior. Many of the people that I was working with, they joined there as well in the aspiration of pretty much growing within the company. Many of them have master's degrees. But they stay in retail.
Yeah. When you can go into something your own.
Exactly. The reason is, I mean, retail pays really well.
Yes.
Like, you make amazing commission. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, so you also make commission?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. You have base and you make commission. And obviously, I mean, luxury always is high. So many of the people first few years, they stay in retail thinking like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna save up and then I'm gonna go and grow somewhere there.
Yeah.
But reality is, they realize that they stay in retail, they make amazing money, and if they have to go now within the company, move, let's say, to marketing department or somewhere else, their income is not going to be the same as the retail.
The same as retail.
And then all of these masters kind of go to waste. And apart from this, there's a huge competition.
Yeah.
Like, even within the company, everybody is super competitive. It's very toxic.
Of course.
I mean, actually, in general, fashion industry is always toxic. I think I am capable of handling toxicity, but I would willingly not want to do that. Like, that's where my decision came from, actually, because I realized that I choose to be in a less toxic environment.
Which even though better for you mentally.
Exactly. Which is like, okay, cool. Yes, of course, Dior is a big thing to say. It's like, I work in Dior. Like, what do you mean? Yeah. But is that really worth my happiness? Yeah. I don't think so.
No, it's not.
And I think eventually, if I will ever decide to like switch again and go to the fashion industry or somewhere there, or luxury, etc., I can do that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still pretty young and I feel like I'm pretty flexible with that. But I'm so much more happier, like literally the comparison, I'm so much more happier here in Cyprus doing content creation and having this freedom than being in Dior in Barcelona, but like being miserable in a way.
Yeah.
which I loved working in Dior, by the way. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like, this brand, it's my favorite brand. Like,
really,
it's
same. I think it's the same for me.
I love Dior. I mean, I forever will. I would rather be a customer, though.
I mean, wait, but were you getting like discounts for
yes,
clothing and
discount
shoes, whatever, bags and?
Well, we were getting gifts as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not the same as they're not gonna give you a Lady Dior that is like 4 or 5K, no way.
Mm-hmm.
But they would give you some gifts, some discount. Actually, most of the luxury retailers do that. That's another reason why people stay there. Like, and they're huge, by the way. Like, of course, they're really big. Yeah, basically that.
So when you're saying that you would rather stay here and be happy, what do you find hard about the Cyprus market? Because we're very small.
What I find, sorry, what?
How do you find the Cyprus market? How hard is it to work?
Fashion.
Or fashion and generally.
Fashion, I feel like it's non-existent. I'm sorry if I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
No, but it's true. Listen, to be honest, okay, I don't want to hurt anyone as well. Yeah. But I only know like 2 fashion designers here that are like actually successful. Yeah. Is Ramona Philip.
Yeah.
Nicosia,
this one,
and Effie.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Effie Papaioannou, I think.
Okay.
Or not Papaioannou, but her name is Effie, and she also has Anastasia Street.
Right.
She's there. Those are the only 2 that I know that are successful. Especially Ramona.
Her designs are amazing.
Ramona is successful not only in Cyprus, but she's successful also abroad.
Exactly.
So but she's based in the Cyprus market. So that's what I'm saying. How hard do you think it's going to be for you to stay here if our market is small? If
I ever decide to go for fashion industry, I wouldn't stay in Cyprus, obviously.
Okay, so you would stay here based on the food industry?
Content creation, realistically speaking. I feel like right now there is not too many people that specialize into that, and that gives you an amazing benefit. So
have you tried Toasty by Ghosty?
Yes.
Oh my god, isn't it amazing?
I love it.
It's
the
so
one with
good.
Was it blueberry jam, I think, and ham?
Have you tried the marshmallow one?
What? No.
There's a marshmallow one.
Really?
Yes, there's a marshmallow one with Nutella. There's one just with Nutella. There's one apple pie.
Okay, I haven't tried the.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. There's one with halloumi. It's called the Cypriot Cyprus something.
Okay.
Because I know the owner, and he's the owner of Mob Management, and he has like a bunch. You know, Makai Pokeballs.
I love them.
Makai, it's his as well. It's the same thing.
Okay.
They're based in one place, one kitchen. He has 7 restaurants there. Have you heard about Sketo? The coffee Sketo? No, that's also his. And he has a really interesting concept. Again, that is something very weird for Cyprus market. He has big one kitchen, a building where he has 7 different restaurants cooking there, and Vault and Foodie and Vault
it's
are
a ghost
coming
kitchen.
in and out. It's a So I think that's something really extraordinary.
No, I love Actually, there's that's the thing. Speaking about Cypriot market, I feel like the only businesses that constantly reopen and open and open and open is always food. I feel like I cannot catch up. Like every week something new happens, something new opens, also something closes down, clearly. But like generally speaking, I feel like this is the only thing that, well, not the only thing, but one of the most important things that interests people here. Actually, most of my vlogs, food related, gain the most views because people are always searching for it. And I mean, honestly speaking, I don't know. I'm a little bit tired about food and eating, but people are not. People are constantly looking for these like amazing Instagrammable or like conceptual places. So yeah.
Okay, but food and you're tired.
I'm gonna move this pillow a bit.
Yeah, you can even like throw it down or something if you want, or put it down. Okay. So we're talking about food and how you're doing that creation and that you're tired of it. What happens? You're tired
Too much eating. I'm trying to maintain. Look, I'm a fashionista, and I like staying fit and everything. And at this point, I'm trying to balance it, but it's not on the same level. I eat more than I exercise.
I don't exercise at all, by the way.
Okay.
At all.
Bravo.
But my body's not like straight and thin and blah blah.
No, I don't go for that either. But like, I don't want to have a belly.
Okay, that's true. I don't want to have a belly either. But what can we do there? So do people Do people see you in the streets? Do people know you? Do people ask for pictures?
Recently, yeah, it started happening.
How do you feel?
Weird.
Weird? So you don't feel like, oh my god, I'm a celebrity now, everyone knows me?
Okay, I'm very... I believe, I hope, I'm very down to earth. Like, in general,
Yes.
I don't have this,
I
like,
can
I'm a
see.
celebrity, don't touch me. Like, I don't have that.
Yeah.
But people do recognize me, and what shocks me actually is not even that people recognize me, is where they recognize me. Like a couple of a week ago, I went to a taverna in the middle of nowhere. I haven't vlogged about it, nothing. Didn't post it nowhere. I went with a group of friends, but it was literally like, I don't even know what village it was. Like, it was just like somewhere far away, and there was a chef, an owner, a very old guy. He doesn't even speak English. Like, super Cypriot. Like, very.
Yeah.
We finished eating and everything, and we were saying goodbye to the owner. Thank you, ευχαριστούμε, tarara. And he grabs me. He said, influencer. I'm just so in shock. He was saying something in Greek to my friends, and my friends were translated to me afterwards. He grabbed me. He brought me to his, like, he had a wall, and on his wall he had like TripAdvisor, some awards or whatever. He was pointing out, and he told me, I want you to film, and I'm like, okay. I come back here, bring your friends. And like, I don't know, it's just like, how did he know? I mean, probably some of his maybe children or something shown it to him, but it's just you know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know. If it's somebody young that recognizes me, I get it.
Do younger people
younger, yes.
Do you refuse to take pictures, or do you take
I
pictures?
haven't been asked to take pictures
You
yet.
haven't been asked to take pictures?
No, if somebody wants to, please
What?
don't hesitate.
No, if I
like
saw you,
selfies.
if I saw you and I wouldn't like, and I would know you and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be texting you, I would ask you for a picture.
Really? Okay.
I don't know, I'm that type of person. It's
Okay,
kinda, yo,
okay.
can I have a pic, you know?
No.
Also, it's because like I have many pictures with like celebrities by now,
yeah,
you
no,
know. So
I
I'm like,
understand what you mean.
like, see, it's not that I'm scared anymore. Like, I have the balls to come up to them.
No. I think in general, again, I feel like it's Cyprus mentality as well, that
We're very closed. And we're not open-minded.
I don't think people that are more conversational with me when they recognize me are more young people.
Yeah.
But I don't think, again, I don't think I'm that famous for somebody to ask a picture of me, but if somebody wants to, like, why not? Of course, I'm not gonna refuse. I would love that, actually. But yeah.
Do you have a favorite restaurant / cafe?
Yes.
What is it?
Right now, the restaurant that has my heart, and I've been saying it for a while, is Sentio in Nicosia. I don't know if you know.
Is that a new one?
It's relatively new. I think it's been open for like a couple of months already. Since May, I think.
I don't know.
If you go, please, like, the tartar tacos.
Yes.
Okay, I love everything raw meat.
Mm-hmm.
The tartar tacos are like, I've never, amazing, honestly amazing. And yesterday, I've been to Topatrikon. It's also...
Okay, don't know about it either.
Anyways, the concept, it's like fine dining restaurant, and they are reinventing like Cypriot cuisine. Blew my mind. Because actually, you know what? It's really popular in Cyprus to have the fusion Cyprus cuisine.
Yes.
I'm so unique, but like actually speaking, you're bringing me like something casual.
Yeah.
But that place it's actually reinventing things.
Yes.
It's actually like, I don't know if it was molecular kitchen in any way, but I feel like it possibly could have been in some of the plates. Whoa, honestly, one of the desserts I've tried yesterday was eucalyptus. Like, how you call them?
The sweet
jelly?
one with the jam or jelly?
It was like a jelly.
Yeah, okay, I understand. It's those Cyprus Delight sweets.
No.
No.
It was like, not liquid. It wasn't too jelly either. I don't know. It was so weird.
Okay.
But it's crazy. No, it's crazy. Amazing.
And the cafe?
Cafe for coffee?
Yeah. I feel like you're gonna say loca.
Oh, you know. Well, I love loca, but
Do you
I
like
wouldn't.
loca?
I like. It's pink. I mean.
No. Like, honest opinion now, because
I haven't eaten there.
You haven't eaten.
I haven't eaten
this
there.
Guy has. What do you think about loca? It's pretty interesting.
Okay.
It's too pink for him.
No.
When he was there, he sent me a picture sitting like that.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, dude, like, you know. Like,
Actually, it's a good opportunity for me as well to say I would some places I differentiate into two categories. One is that it's really cool concept, is Instagrammable, cool to post about, food looks cool. And then another thing is that food actually tastes like amazingly delicious and like I don't care about the rest. So it kind of everybody has different tastes and people go for different things as well. So for me, Loka is more on the conceptual side.
It is.
I mean,
it is.
And I'm not even gonna lie, it's not an innovation. I mean, pink cafes existed. It's not an innovation. They were just brought to Cyprus, okay?
Yeah. But it's also the lady that owns it. She's apparently famous for
yes,
I've tried reaching out to her.
Anne?
Have nothing.
Okay.
I've tried reaching out.
I talked to her.
Really? You do? Okay.
No.
Well, I tried reaching out to her. But
Yes. She's really kind. Stephanie. She's really kind. But again, I haven't tried her food there. I went only for the Barbie event. Actually, I don't know if you've seen it.
No, but I've seen a video of it, and I was like, oh shit, I skipped it.
Food-wise, I don't know. But my favorite cafe for coffee right now, I think it's a Greek. I wouldn't say it's a chain, but it's a Greek brand. It's Cafe and Roastery.
I don't know.
Oh my god, please go there. Especially, I think it's actually really nearby where you are.
Kasu. Strovolos, you mean?
Okay, Strovolos. It's near Eleftheria.
So Eleftheria Square. You must know what that is.
Cafe and Roastery. No? Anyways, I'll send you. I would want to have a coffee now.
Is it like a vibey place or is it just the food?
No, it's they don't have food actually. They have just coffee, maybe like cereal bars, cookies, whatever. No, it's just their coffee. Okay, it's the design of the place. Actually, it's a there is this one girl, I follow her actually. She's an interior designer of that place. We connected with her recently. Okay. And the design of the place is, I don't know, just so cute. It's very tiny spot, but the coffee, like it's that big. It's just tastes so nice. Yeah. Another second favorite chain for coffee would be also a Greek one, because Greek coffee is really good. Yeah. Is Red Sheep, you know?
Of course I do. It's right down my school, and every day I go there to take coffee.
I love Red Sheep.
I love Red Sheep as well.
Caramel iced latte from Red Sheep.
Yes,
like nothing beats that one. I know.
My dad calls it dead sheep.
Oh, why?
I don't know. For some reason he calls it dead sheep. Whenever I call him and he comes to pick me up, and I'm like, he's like, where are you? And I'm like, Red Sheep. And he's like, you're a dead sheep. And I was like, yeah. I don't know why he calls it that way, but he does. No. So, I mean, it's very interesting that like you're in the food industry, but how do you balance?
Balance what?
Your life. And
I don't. I barely sleep. Actually, I'm struggling with this a lot. That comes back to our first conversation today, is that people assume that it's so easy. Like, people think, oh, you're a TikToker, like, 15 minutes second.
That's how I try to beat the people in my, I'm not going to say my school, but sorry. And generally my people around me, they don't understand how much money you can make out of social media. You can. The thing is, you really can. But truth be told, I'm not really doing it for money. Yeah. I love what I'm doing generally. And I told you, like, for me, the passion came from the whole, I want to show people the places. Please go find them, because I was struggling. But yeah, I don't, like, I sleep every day about 5 to 6 hours. Yeah. I try to catch on my sleep mostly on the weekends, but I always have something happening on the weekends. Like, yeah, too many things. It's hard. Every vlog of mine in total, like if we consider me going there, filming, coming home, spreading the footage, editing, voiceover, subtitles, color correction. I know. All Trust of it me, I understand. Is about 3 to 4 hours per day. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I work full time as well. So, and also sports, and also social life, also romantic life. Also, you do have a romantic life, okay? Okay, maybe I do. Is he Cypriot? Is he Cypriot at least? A little bit. Yeah, he's a little bit Cypriot. Okay. So, oh my god, why are they calling me like 25 hours? Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years or in less? Or what would you, or where would you want to see yourself and us home? You know, I can imagine this ending up in 2 possible scenarios. One
is that I am gonna continue growing with my vlog a lot,
Mhm.
and I want to be the biggest content creator in all terms, both like, I hate the word influencer, but I guess that's the most understandable
yes.
one, like in that area, as well as actually professional life, because I mean, I do create content for brands in Cyprus,
Mm-hmm.
where my face doesn't appear, just my hands, for example.
Yes.
And I want to continue specializing into that. Kind of like, this profession is so fresh, but like if I had to put it in like hierarchy title wise, I would imagine being like something like a, you know how there is producers for films?
Oh, sorry. One
No,
second.
no,
One
sure,
second.
sure,
One
sure.
second. One second.
All
One
good.
second. Something's going on.
Okay. Sorry, what we were talking about? Like the future.
Yeah.
So I was saying, I like, you know how there is producers for like films?
Yes.
I imagine myself being a producer, but like TikToks and content in
Yeah.
general. I think that's where I see myself. Like, I'm obsessed with content strategy,
Of course. Mm-hmm.
my passion. Like, I feel like I'm obsessed more with content strategy than content creation, even all the
Yes.
SEO, all the hooks, all of these things. So that could be probably ideal growth for me in the closest 5 years. Another scenario is I get burned out, because I'm not burned out now, but I am tired, and I will just abandon everything and everyone, buy a farm. I am a farm girl. I love sheep, goats, cows. I'm gonna live off grid, produce my own cheese. Maybe if it's gonna be Cyprus,
That's a big change,
if it's gonna be Cyprus, it's gonna be halloumi.
It's going to be
That's-
successful. No,
Nah.
trust me, if it's in Cyprus.
Ideally
France,
to combine.
France.
I would
France.
probably stay in Cyprus for this one. Halloumi, I like halloumi too much. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Sorry about the
Thank you.
timing.
No worries. No, it's also on
it's
me.
Okay, don't worry. Thanks
It
for
was-
coming.
Thank you. It was
It
a
was really nice
pleasure.
talking.
Nice talk.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Oh my god.